CTXR technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and their price targets. Starting off with the price action, we did have a nice run up on Friday. We went up 32%, 2% after hours. This was down 5% after hours at one point, and I held all my positions. I still have 360 shares. You know, it's a small percentage of my portfolio, right? Only 5%. But it is, I could have taken profits. I'm up almost 40%, right? Up 200 big ones, right? But, you know, I'm holding because this is a long-term play for me. We will be going over why this is a long-term play for me in the fundamentals and due diligence section. But right now, technical analysis, okay, guys, there's really not much to go over. We have this blue ascending level of support. It's not really clear to me exactly where this level should be, okay? There's really not much to go over in the charts here, okay? But long story short, this level of support, it's going to be somewhere around here right now. I'm just going to place it right here because this is where usually most recent touch points are the most accurate. That's one of the most important laws in technical analysis and rules. So this is the most recent touch point, so that's where I'm going to place it right now. But if you're thinking of getting an entry point into this stock, personally, I would be very wary of going in right now. Okay, guys, we ran up over 30%, like 35% almost yesterday or on Friday, and we are going to be a little oversold on RSI. Taking a look at the relative strength index, we're on 72.15 on the 2 hour. Let's take a look at the daily though. 75.03. Okay, we were trading at less than $1 a couple of months ago in December. Now we're at, you know, almost $2. Okay, so just be careful with this one. This company has or actually we're above $2 right now. Okay. This company has a lot of potential. Can you get a better price? Probably. If you are really bullish and just want to say, screw it, I need to get into this stock, I'm super bullish, I love the fundamentals and the business model, your level to get in my opinion, I would not just jump in right now, wait for a small dip at least. Your level is going to be $2.02, this sitting at this 38.2% retracement level. That is going to be your first entry point. But if you can catch on this blue ascending level of support, and this level it's not really clear to me exactly where it is, right? It could be up here. If we're doing it on these two, we could move it a little bit. We could move it to be like right here, and then we would have a perfect validation right there. But personally, you know, as I said, I think the most likely scenario is having it right about there. That is probably the most likely. In my opinion, right? Okay, let me fix that again. Okay, I just screwed that up now. But roughly, your entry point, guys, roughly, if you want to get a really more auspicious entry point, anywhere from the $1.90 range up to the close, $1.94. Okay, in that range on Monday, tomorrow, those are going to be your levels to watch. If we have a strong pullback, we are going to be seeing some significant support levels coming in from the moving averages. They are all heading up on the 2 hourly chart, but let's take a look at the daily moving averages. Okay, we do have all of the golden crosses that we look for. Recently, we did have on the 14th of December, we did have the 200-day EMA cross underneath the 15-day moving average. That is the most important golden cross in my humble opinion, and it did happen. The gap is widening. This represents some more bullish sentiment for the stock. Let's take a look at some bands, the Bollinger Band, see if we can get some indication. Okay, this is actually a bullish sign in my opinion. This is actually fairly bullish. Okay, this is decently bullish. Okay, we are hooking out, increasing the distance between these two outside bands, this band and this outside band, and we are continuing to move up, and we are continuing to see the distance between these bands increase. That is a slightly bullish indicator in my opinion, but it also means increased volatility. Also, guys, keep in mind that we are bound to hit this middle Bollinger Band, middle bands right here, sitting at roughly $1.73. Roughly, if we were to, but it's going to keep moving up over time. Okay, so don't get too freaked out about that. Okay, so that's essentially what we are looking at as far as the technical analysis go. Let's take a look at some insider ownership and some fundamental statistics. Okay, Fintel.io, according to Fintel.io, 17% of the shares outstanding are owned by insiders, and 28% of the flow is owned by insiders. Let's go ahead and fact check that with Fintiz real quick. Okay, insider ownership, it is pretty much stacking up at this point, 16%. That's almost what Fintel.io has. That is a fairly reliable statistic, I would say, in my opinion. 3% institutional ownership, not crazy, nothing crazy there. But institutional ownership from FinViz, it's 11%, right? So it's like, which one do you believe? They are looking at I guess their information that they're getting is a little different, okay? So just take that for what it is. Okay, guys, this is the article that you actually want to read. This is really important right here. I actually read all of this, okay? It's actually very simple. I know it looks very tedious and everything, okay? This is actually a very yeah, it's a little complicated, but it's really not. Okay, I understand. I understood it very easily. Okay, essentially, to my understanding, I may articulate this very poorly. I'm not a doctor of that type of stuff that they're doing, but essentially, they make a product that can clean, or at least one of their main products. Their main thing that they do, they make a product that can clean the tube that goes into people's veins and arteries when they need like a blood transfusion or blood transfer or something. They need something medically from a tube that they can't get on their own. And those tubes get bacteria in them very easily because they can't really mess with it. They can't really clean it once it's in there. If they do that, they risk damaging the artery, the person, they risk damaging a lot. But this company has a solution to that. They essentially have like a little solution or some sort of thing you squirt in there, or some sort of thing you just use, and you can pretty much just clean that whole tube, get rid of the bacteria in it, and then make it safer. And there's a lot of benefits for this. It goes over why exactly it's so. This problem is actually huge because it actually happens a lot more than you would think, because those tubes are in the arteries for like long periods of time. If you're squeamish, by the way, sorry. But yeah, a lot of people actually have problems with the bacteria building up in those tubes. So yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Okay, I'm trying to explain this way too long. Okay, but just give this a read. This person articulates much better than I am, I'm sure. I did. Okay, taking a look at price targets. CTXR, we're looking at $3 into your bear case, $5 to $10 bull case. Okay, guys, don't get discouraged about this buy hold rating. We're at 5 right now. Okay, we just ran up 32% on the day, 2% after hours. All right, so that's the only reason why it's a 5 right now. If you want to hold long term, if you want to hold till the end of the year, I think you'll be fine. Obviously, there's a ton of upside. Okay, and this price target, honestly, I may need to change this, but I don't think I'm going to change this. Honestly, if it blows past my price target, I hope it does. I just hope the price targets are accurate and it goes and it touches the price target at least once. I will consider that a success for all of these if the price hits its price target even once. That is the goal. I would prefer them to, stay at the bull case price target and even go beyond that, right? But some of these, $250 for this one, that's extremely, that's my highest range in the bull case scenario, right? So that's not the most likely, right? This is more likely, $100 more likely than $250. Okay, you get what I mean, okay? Risk evaluation, medium. Okay, this is a penny stock. This is one of the more high risk. Okay, I only have it as medium for me because I've done the due diligence. I know the need for this company. They're not gonna, and this will be linked, by the way, if you would like to read it. Their market that they're in, it's not going to evaporate over the coming years. Their product, they do need FDA approval as far as I'm aware, but it should get FDA approval 99% sure. And once it does, it's going to skyrocket. And I'm sure some of you know more than I do about this company, and more about the FDA approval and more about the medical side. Okay, y'all probably, half of you shareholders don't even need to read this. You already know more than I do. And that's only one of their products. I think they have way more products. Okay. So that's what we're looking at as far as price targets, relevant information. In regards to the title has finished. Okay, if I can find it, feel free to click off, my friends, if you have more important things to do. This is irrelevant information. This is the irrelevant section. Be careful about the fake auspicious descents and Bitcoin bots and scammers. Everything, okay, they're trying to take over our comment section, guys. Don't let them scam you. Don't let them take your money, please. I don't want to. I mean, I'm not responsible for that, but I'm just letting you guys know and being transparent that just be careful. There's fake auspicious descents down there. People that use my name and they set up a whole account and they screenshot my freaking profile picture. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, just don't fall victim to them. Okay. Do y'all want the mouse to be highlighted or not? YouTubers getting paid to pump a stock, guys. I am never going to do this. Okay, I know some other YouTubers have, but I have never gotten this before. I've never been offered to receive money to pump a stock, and if I did, I would ridicule whoever did that. I would try to make fun of them. I would say no, of course. And here's how you know I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, I'm the only YouTuber that does this. All right, here's all my positions. This is my exact total cost, dollar amount, my position ratio, my market value, my net count value, my growth. Okay, y'all already know everything. Okay, I'm not pumping these stocks. All right, I'm recommending these stocks because these are the stocks that I'm most bullish on. that's pretty much, that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to help you guys learn, help you guys make some money like I have, like 100% return, right? That's what you want. Okay. But don't expect 100% returns in 2 days, right? It takes time to learn how to do this, and it takes a lot of work. Okay. If you have something serious if you have some suggestion or some stock recommendation, this is what you want to do. BrandonWaltzCI.com. I will definitely respond to you if you do that. If you comment, I will try to read and reply to it, but notifications are inconsistent from YouTube for me. Plus, as the channel grows, I'm not going to be able to respond to all of them once we have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, right? So keep that in mind, guys. If you guys know any website, okay, thank you for whoever let me know about said a comment about Guru Focus. Thank you for that. But yeah, if you guys know any good websites that display information such as this, that are more accurate and more updated as far as like short interest, okay, I would love to. I don't think there is a short interest website that exists that updates it more than twice a week. But if there is, guys, if you guys know of anything, let me know, email me, or comment them. BioLace, guys, in regards to BioLace, the stock market is a device of transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient. That is a quote from Warren Buffett. My friends, good websites for research, guys. This is some good stuff right here. Reddit, that's a good one. Finviz, that's a good one. Fintel.io, that's a good one. Yahoo Finance as well for financials, for balance sheet stuff. Yahoo Finance is the way to go. Weeble's got a lot of information as well. Technical analysis, Weeble is the way to go, in my opinion. I will make mistakes, guys. Don't expect perfection from me, yourself, or anywhere else. Be careful in the comments. Thumbnails, what do y'all think about the thumbnails? Do I need to change them? Do you like them? What do you think? What does my name actually mean? Conducive to success, unorthodox opinion. I truly do appreciate the overwhelming majority of comments, which are extremely positive. Y'all do not even know how much fuel and motivation and how much those comments keep me going. Thank y'all. Please do not hesitate to call me out on something. If I'm missing something, use several brokers. Use Webull. If you don't have it already, you will get free stocks when you use the description below, the link in the description below, and you will get access to pre-market and after-hours trading, both essential to being an efficient trader, in my opinion. Comment what stocks I need to cover next. Follow what stocks you own on Reddit and Twitter, and what stocks that are on your watch list on Reddit and Twitter. Potentially, if it's anything like BioNano, they will post updates to the shareholders, relevant information to shareholders on their Twitter. And Reddit guys on Reddit will probably post that and give you the analysis right away as well. So very useful tip right there. Open a Roth IRA. Most people, it will make sense to open a Roth IRA. Webull does offer this as well. Comment any questions. Our business model will never change no matter how successful we get. There will be no ads on these videos ever. If you ever get an ad on these videos, I did not put that on. YouTube did, because they give you like a max time limit for no ad watching, I believe, like every 30 minutes or something. I don't know what it is exactly. Okay, bye now to the moon. This is not financial advice. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on the next one.